I'm from Princeton Christian School, and I will be doing I Will Wait by Janette McGhee. So it seems that it was cool for everybody to be in a relationship with me. So I took matters into my own hands and ended up with him. Him who displayed the characteristics of a cheater, a liar, an abuser, and a thief. So why was I surprised when he broke into my heart? I called 911, but I was cardiac arrested for aiding and abetting because it was me who let him in, claiming we were just friends. It had already been decided by me by the first date that even if he wasn't, I was going to make him the one. You know, I was tired of being alone, so I simply made up in my mind that it was about that time. So I decided to drag him along for the ride, because I was always the bridesmaid and never the bride. So I was going to make him the one. He had a form of godliness, but not much. But hey, I can change him, so I'll take him. I mean, he's close enough. Willing to sell my aorta for a quarter, not knowing the value of its use to me. Artery so clogged with my will that it blocked his will from flowing through me. So I thank Christ that his blood pressure gave his heart an attack. That flat line, my obscured vision, put me flat on my back. Through my ignorance he saw, and through my sternum he sawed open and cracked open my chest to transplant Psalm 51 day. A new heart, and a renewed right spirit within. So now I fully understand, better yet, I thoroughly comprehend how much I needed to wait for you. See, the bad thing was, I knew he wasn't you from the beginning. Because in the beginning was the Word, and he didn't even sound or shine like your son. Out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks, and all he could whisper was sweet, empty nothing. Which meant nothing. He couldn't even pray when I needed him to. Asking him to fast would have been absurd too, so forget about being cleansed and washed with fire. But I know you. You are already praying for me. Even never having met me, let me assure you that I will wait for you. I will no longer date, socialize, or communicate with carbon copies of you to appease my boredom or to quench the thirsty desire I have for attention and short-lived compliments from sort of kindness. You know, he's sort of kind of right, but sort of kind of wrong. His first name's Luke, his last name's Warm. No, I won't settle for false companionship. I won't lay in the embrace of his arms, attempting to find closeness, but never feeling so far apart. Because I just want to be held. Because all I got to do is say no. No more almost sessions of almost coming close, passing winks and buying drinks, and I'm a flirt who flirts with the ideology of, can you just tell me how much I can get away with him still these days? No more. He won't even come close. Our fingers won't even interlock. We won't even exchange breath, because I have thoughts I've saved as in a file that God has only equipped you to open. I will no longer get weighted down from so-called friends and family talks about concerns for my biological clock when I serve the author of time, who is not subject to time, but I am subject to him. He has the ability to stop, fast forward, pause, or rewind at any given time. So if we could role play, you would be Abraham and I would be Sarah. Or you could be Isaac and I could be Rebecca, a servant's answered prayer. I am bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh, made up of your rib, Adam. And when we meet, like electrons, I will be ever bound to your nucleus, a completely indivisible atom. We even speak the same math. 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3, which really equals 1 if you add him. We were all created in his image, but you have the ability to reflect, project, and even detect the sun. If I had to explain what you look like, you would have to look like a star, a son of the sun. I would gain energy simply from the light that you shine on me. I would need you in order to complete my photosynthesis. I await your revelation, but once again, from the Genesis, I will wait for you. And I will know you. Because when you speak, I will be reminded of Solomon's wisdom. Your ability to lead will remind me of Moses. Your faith will remind me of Abraham. Your confidence in God's word will remind me of David. inspiration will remind me of Paul. Your heart for God will remind me of David. Your attention to detail will remind me of Noah. Your integrity will remind me of Joseph. And your ability to abandon your own will remind me of the disciples. But your ability to love selflessly and unconditionally will remind me of Christ. But I won't need to identify you by any special Matthew or any special marks, because his word will be tatted all over your heart. And you will know. And you will find me where the boldness of Esther meets the warm closeness of Ruth, where the hospitality of Lydia is aligned with the submission of Mary, which is engulfed in the tears of the praying Hannah. I will be the one, drenched in Proverbs 31. Wait. But to my Father who has known me before I was birthed into this earth, only if you see fit. I desire your will above mine, so even if you call me to a life of singleness, I will be content with you, the one who is sent. You are the greatest love story ever told, the greatest love ever known. You are forever my judge, and I am forever yours. And I pray that I am always found on a mission about my Father's business. I will always be yours, and I will always wait for you, more than the watchman.